This week we're going to take a look at a pair of mics we recently got here in the studio, the Roswell Mini K47s. Many years ago, Matthew McGlynn started recordinghacks.com. The idea was to have an impartial website for engineers to use as a reference for all things microphones. It grew in popularity in the audio community, and after a few years and hundreds of mics later, Matt started microphoneparts.com, a site that's still going strong today. They provide mods and upgrades for dozens of commercially available mics, in addition to clone kits and original mic kits. We'll be looking at two of the mic parts offerings in future videos, so be sure to check those out when they drop. So taking the best parts of the kits and mods, Matt started Roswell Pro Audio and began to produce a selection of mics that were both familiar yet brand new at the same time. When we opened our new place at the beginning of 2021, we brought in a baby grand piano and immediately started looking for something new to mic it up with. We were looking at a bunch of the usual suspects when an engineer friend of ours told us to check out the Roswell lineup. After a few emails back and forth with Matt at Roswell, we decided to try out a pair of the Mini K47s. When we got them in a few days later, we unpacked a couple of mini flight cases to find a pair of blue minis. And we do mean mini. We needed something that was small and light enough to fit inside the piano and be moved around easily while the lid of the piano was either open or half open. These definitely fit the bill. But the real test is how they sounded, which brings us to today's demo. The K47 gets its name from its capsule design, which is modeled after one of the most famous capsules of all time. Roswell claims it to have a full balance tone without harshness or hype in the high end, while adding some weight and body to sources that are normally harsh themselves. The specs boast a 20 to 20K frequency range. It is a condenser, so phantom power is required. The 34mm capsule is a single pattern, which is cardioid, and its output is electronically balanced, meaning there is no output transformer in there. Alright, we're going to put the pair to work over a drum set as an XY pair for overheads, in the piano as a spaced pair, and on an acoustic guitar, one by the sound hole and the other by the 12th fret. Let's get to it. Alright, generally I tend to reserve my opinions about a product in an attempt to remain impartial. After all, one person's junk is another person's treasure, and this couldn't ring more true than in the audio world. And the products should speak for themselves. Every tool has something it can excel at. I'm more interested in what your opinions of the mics are, since after all, we already own a pair of them, and we obviously didn't return the mics after trying them out. They're now our go-to when miking our piano, which was their intended purpose, so mission accomplished. For the money, you'd be hard-pressed to find a mic that has the clarity and smooth response of the Mini K47. The build quality is exemplary, and I can see them lasting a long time here in the studio. So that's it for this week. Leave me some thoughts and comments below, and please hit the like and subscribe button so that we can continue to bring you new content every week. This is Pags, signing off.